How are you today? I hope that you are doing good and you are ready to learn hygiene and nutrition for grade 1. My name is Teacher Metrine and I welcome you all to our today's lesson. So today we are going to look at importance of foods in our body. And under that, I want us to look at how many times do we eat in a day. How many times do we eat in a day? And before we look at how many times we'll eat in a day, I have a song which I'm going to sing and I hope you're going to enjoy it. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. This is the way I eat my breakfast, eat my breakfast, eat my breakfast. This is the way I eat my breakfast so early in the morning. This is the way I eat my lunch, eat my lunch, eat my lunch. This is the way I eat my lunch every afternoon. This is the way I eat my supper, eat my supper, eat my supper. This is the way I eat my supper before I go to sleep. Okay, now learners, in the morning we usually eat, then at lunchtime we usually eat, and we also eat during supper. So it means we eat how many times in a day? We eat how many times? Let's count. We eat in the morning. We take maybe tea. We take maybe milk, bread, and egg with a fruit in the morning. We also eat in the afternoon. Meal for afternoon is called lunch. We also eat lunch in the afternoon. Then in the evening, we eat supper. So we take maybe ugali and beef and kales or maybe cabbage in the evening for supper. So we eat 3 times in a day. How many times? We eat 3 times in a day. So we say we take 3 meals in a day. We take 3 meals in a day. Morning meal, okay? Morning meal is called, the meal that you take in the morning, it's called what? It's called breakfast. Morning meal is called breakfast. Then we underline the word breakfast. Then afternoon meal is called lunch. Afternoon meal is called lunch. Afternoon meal is called lunch. Then in the evening, or the evening meal is called supper. Evening meal is called supper. Evening meal is called supper. So we eat breakfast in the morning, lunch in the afternoon, then supper in the evening. How many times? 3 times in a day. So we need to eat 3 meals in a day. Make sure you take breakfast, you eat lunch, and you also take supper before you go to sleep. Also have an activity which I want us to match the best time that we take each and every meal. I have an activity where I want us to go and match the meals to the best time taken. So here is our activity. Let's read question 1 together. Match the meals to the best time to take them. Match the meals to the best time to check them. So we have meals written here. Our task is to match these meals with the best time to check them. Are we going to check these meals for our breakfast, or are we going to check the meals as meals to eat during lunch, or will we check this meal during supper? So let's read letter A. Letter A, we have milk plus bread plus egg plus fruit will make a good meal for dash. Milk plus bread plus egg plus fruit will make a good meal for dash. So when you take milk and bread and an egg and a fruit, it will be a best meal for which time? Is it in the morning, or is it afternoon, or is it in the evening, or is it for breakfast, or is it for lunch or supper? Yes? Good. Milk, bread, egg and fruit will make a good meal for breakfast. So you write here breakfast. Breakfast. Milk plus bread plus egg plus fruit will make a good meal for breakfast. Breakfast. Make sure you write the correct spelling. So this is the correct spelling of breakfast. Letter B. Rice plus beans plus cabbage will make a good meal for dash. Rice plus beans plus cabbage will make a good meal for dash. So when we take rice, beans and cabbage, it will be a good meal for? Yes? Good. It is good meal for lunch. So you come here and write lunch. Rice plus beans plus cabbage will make a good meal for lunch. When you eat rice, beans and cabbage for lunch, I'm sure that you're going to like and enjoy it. So rice, beans and cabbage make a good meal for lunch. Let us see. Ugali plus kales plus beef will make good meal for dash. Ugali, kales and beef will make good meal for dash. Kales is just the same as sukuma wiki. So ugali, sukuma wiki and beef makes a good meal for? Yes? Good. It makes a good meal for supper. So you come here and write supper. It makes a good meal for supper. Ugali, kales and beef make a good meal for supper. And now learners, we've learned that we take how many meals in a day? We take 3 meals in a day. That is breakfast, lunch and supper. And why do you think it is important for us to eat 3 times in a day? Why do you think it is important for us to eat 3 times in a day? Let's look at the importance of eating food. Now, let's look at the importance of eating food. Why do we need to eat 3 times in a day? Or why do we need to eat every day? And I have a song. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Eating, 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 eating every day. Make us grow bigger, make us grow stronger and get energy, Eating, 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 eating every day. Make us grow bigger, make us so stronger and get energy, So, why do we need to eat every day? Why do we eat every day? Let's write that question. Why do we eat every day? Every day. Why do we eat every day? Why do we eat every day? Why do you need to eat? Why do you need to eat in the morning to take breakfast? Why do you need to eat in the afternoon, eating lunch? And why do you need to eat before you go to sleep? Why do you need to eat your supper? Number 1, we eat every day to get energy. We eat every day to get energy. Okay? When we eat, we will get energy. We will have energy. And this energy will help us to do what? To work, to play, to skip, to read, and to write, and many other activities. So the energy, right? The energy. Why do we need energy? We eat to get energy. And why do we need energy? The energy helps us to work. The energy help us to work. Okay? When you have energy, you'll be able to work. You'll be able to help your mommy to clean dishes, to sweep the house, to do what? To fetch firewood, to go fetch water. Okay? The energy help us to work, play, run, skip a rope, read, and also write. For me to write here, I need energy. So energy, when I eat, I get energy. That's why you see me here writing, you see me here talking. Okay? So we eat to get energy. Number 2, we eat to grow. Apart from getting energy after eating, we also grow when we eat. Then another reason why we need to eat is that we eat to be healthy and strong. We eat to be healthy and strong. So when we eat, we become healthy. And when we are healthy, we don't fall sick easily. And when we eat, we also become strong. Now we need to eat. We need to make sure that we take 3 meals in a day so that we get energy, so that we grow, become healthy, and also to become strong. And do you know that when you have energy, you'll be able to do some activities? For example, you'll be able to work, to play, to run, skip, and everything. And we have activities which require a lot of energy, and we have activities which require less energy. So let's look at activities that require a lot of energy. Activities to use a lot of energy. Activities to use a lot of energy. So we have some activities which need or which require a lot of energy, meaning we need to eat healthy food so that we can get energy to do this activity. For example, playing football, one activity that requires a lot of energy. We have playing, for example, playing football. Number two, we have skipping rope. Number 2, skipping rope. So you need or require a lot of energy when skipping a rope. For you to skip a rope and sing public van, number 28, I went for a walk, but now I stop on a break. You need a lot of energy. Another activity that requires a lot of energy, number 3, we have racing or chess game. Racing or chess games. Racing or chess games. So when you are running, okay, for you to run and be number one, you need a lot of energy. Or for you to run very fast and catch your friend or catch your brother or sister, you need a lot of energy. When you don't have energy, you will not run very fast. Run. You need a lot of energy. Number 4, another activity that requires a lot of energy is biking. Biking. I know most of you enjoy biking. You enjoy riding a bike. So for you to ride a bike very fast, for you to pedal very fast, you need a lot of energy. So biking is also another activity that requires a lot of energy. Another activity, number 5, carrying heavy objects. Carrying heavy objects. Carrying heavy objects require a lot of energy. For example, carrying a log. For example, a log. So, for you to carry that big piece of wood, that log, you require a lot of energy. When you don't have a lot of energy, you will not carry it. So, it's another activity. It's one of the activities that require a lot of energy. Also, jumping. Okay? Also, number 6, we have jumping. For you to jump up high, jump, you need a lot of energy. So those are just examples of activities that require a lot of energy. We've talked of playing football, skipping rope, racing or chess games, biking, number 5, carrying heavy objects, for example, a log, then jumping. Activities that require a lot of energy. Also want us to look at the activities that require less energy. Activities. Let's also look at activities. Activities that require less energy. Activities that require less energy. So these are activities which you don't need a lot of energy. You only require less energy to do these activities. One of the activities that require less energy, can you tell me? Yes, which one? Good. Number 1, we have sleeping. Number 1, we have sleeping. Okay. Sleeping requires less energy. You just eat your supper, then you go sleep on your bed. It requires less energy. Number 2, we also have eating. Eating requires less energy. Eating. Okay. Number 3, activities that require less energy. Number 3, we have sitting. Number 3, we have sitting. Number 3, we have sitting. Sitting requires less energy. Number 4, waving. Waving also requires less energy. Waving to say hello and also sometimes waving to say goodbye. You require less energy. So those are just few examples of activities which require less energy. The list is endless. You can also mention to your parent, your guardian, your friend, your brother, sister, other activities that require less energy. And now learners, that's the end of our lesson today, but I have an assignment for you which I want you to go and copy it in your hygiene and nutrition exercise book and try to attempt them. So I have an exercise. So here is your exercise. Exercise for you to do exercise. At the end of the lesson, remember, we need to do an exercise to test ourselves if we've understood whatever thing we've learned today. So exercise number 1, it says we eat to dash. We eat to dash. So do we eat to grow or do we eat to sleep? We eat to dash. So you choose the correct answer from the bracket. Do we eat to grow or do we eat to sleep? Number 2, I want you to go and write down the foods that you eat during your meals yesterday. You write down the foods that you ate. The foods that you ate during your meals. Yesterday. Write down the foods that you ate during your meals yesterday. And remember, we eat how many times? 3 times in a day. Okay? We eat 3 times in a day. So you will write for me the foods that you ate yesterday during breakfast, at lunch, and during supper time. Write the meals that you ate yesterday. That's the end of our lesson today. Thank you for being attentive and bye-bye.